Hey everyone, it's Carrie over at DoubleClick. Today I am sharing a video where my husband installs my new printer tray box. Originally when I purchased this, I did not think I was going to be able to fit it on the same wall as my other printer trays. However, my husband said that he would just remove the print that I already have up there and reinstall it next to it. So what I'm doing right now is I have larger stamps on top of the existing printer trays, so I have to clear those off. And then on the top of my IKEA unit, I have a bunch of spare wooden stamps that didn't have a spot, so I'm trying to clear the area because where we're installing this, the unit is in the way, and I have a bunch of stuff like this huge rack of twine already mounted to the wall, and so we're having to stand up on a stool to be able to reach it. And so right here, he's just removing the print that I already had put up on the wall, and now we're kind of deciding where this printer tray is going to go. The only bad thing about putting it where we put it is that in order for me to reach it, I have to climb up on a stool, because even on my tippy toes, I'm not able to reach above that twine rack, which I don't use my wooden stamps that often. So it's not that big of a deal. I pretty much everything in my room is high up, so I'm always climbing on step stools and the chair to be able to reach it. So it's not a big deal. Obviously, I wish I had like a huge wall with lots of space, but that's just not the case. So I will work with what I have and appreciate all that I have. So we're just deciding where we want it. I want it as low as it can go so that I can reach it. But also my future brain is saying, what if you find another one? Are you going to have space to fit it? So yeah, and my husband takes hanging things up very seriously. So he measures, he puts in anchors no matter what he's hanging up. So the whole thing took us only about 25 minutes. And that includes me putting all my stamps on it. So it really was a quick install. Let's see, so it's the end of January 2022, and I'm not sure when this video will go up, but I have been spending the last, it feels like forever, but probably the last several months, sorting and organizing and decluttering my craft room. And I have really struggled with making decisions on getting rid of my crafts. Even though I know it's the best thing for me, it's still really, I struggle when I have to think about like getting rid of some of my craft belongings. I have been trying to stay out of the craft stores. I think so. At the end of January, I did go to a Goodwill and I picked up a couple of things, and then I also did a Freckled Fawn clearance, and I don't regret purchasing Freckled Fawn because it's one of my favorite companies. But it just makes me think, okay, I love them so much. What in my craft room can I get rid of that I don't love that much? And then I think, well, my crafts change and my styles change so often. Do I want to be getting rid of stuff to repurchase it later? And I know the items that I purchase, I already get on such good clearance deals that it's like, to me, it's not worth it to give it up. So I'm definitely struggling as I'm organizing and sorting my craft room, but I am making very small bits of progress to make my craft room more functional. I hope you guys have been enjoying some of my craft room declutter and organizing videos. I believe I actually have a couple of camping van life videos up on my channel. It's just like, crafting is such a huge part of my life, but we also travel so often that I kind of wanted to incorporate that into like my YouTube channel to show that like I'm not only my life just doesn't evolve only around crafts, that I do have other hobbies that I do. So hopefully if you've enjoyed some of the van life videos that I've posted. Of course, this channel is going to stay primarily crafts, but that's just like a little bit of glimpse into, you know, my regular life. So here in the video, the new printer tray is all hung up, and there were a couple of little scratches on it, so I was just using one of those little wood pens to touch it up. You can't tell at all because it's just so high up, and you'll see I have a picture at the end so you can see like how it looks. And while I'm here in the video just trying to arrange some of the stamps, I would just like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for following along. If you would like to leave me a comment so I can come and find your channel, I would love to come and subscribe back. And I appreciate it so much if you'd give my video a thumbs up. And if you have any video suggestions, you may have seen my craft room tour. I will link it above here. And if you want to have an in-depth view of some of my craft room supplies, I love going through my crafts, and I would love to take requests on any videos that you would like to see. And getting back to the videos, so yeah, this printer box is a little bit smaller than my existing ones, and so some of the squares are smaller for the stamps, so I'm just kind of seeing which stamps fit in which boxes. And even after like this video, what I ended up doing was I pretty much rearranged all 3 of the boxes and put like stamps together and tried to make the spaces more cohesive with each other. So I had a lot of farm and funny pun stamps related to farm animals, so I wanted to make sure they were all in the same area. So I ended up doing just a little bit more organizing with all 3 of the trays. And well, here it is. Here's my completed project. As you can see, this was my original 2 trays, and I moved the print that was on the right above them. And then here is the new printer tray box. I still have some space and it looks great. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm going to try not to be buying any more wooden stamps. I watch these videos and I'm like, ah, yes, I need more wooden stamps, but I actually don't. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I will chat with you all soon. Bye guys!